Yeah, rah. Old school players to new school fools. Man, I love that Outcast song. So, if you're just joining us, we talked about Serena Williams and the phony outrage over the people she was talking about and a bad comedy open mic that was televised nationally over the country at ESPN or the ESPN ESPYs. Yeah. Blech. So, we're going to go ahead and leave ESPN land, thankfully, and we're going to go ahead and get into some college football. And Georgia. Yep, Georgia. Georgia linebacker Shmuel Mondon, he was arrested on charges of racing and reckless driving. Now, this is a story coming out of Yahoo Sports and Nick Bromberg. What if I told you that this is the 19th driving-related incident for the Georgia football team since January of 2023? That was a car crash that killed and took the lives of Devin Whitlock and Chandler LaCroix. That's awful. Prayers up to his family. Now, Shmuel was arrested Wednesday night on charges of racing and reckless driving. What? Are you dudes not worked into the dirt getting ready for opening day? It's a little over 30 days until the first week of college football, and this dude is out here racing and reckless driving. Why? He's out here racing and reckless driving. You play football, sir. Get ready for football. I don't get it. Studying the playbook, getting in the weight room, making sure you can hold on to that starting spot. You're out here racing and reckless driving. We'll be back when we jump into a quick 20 from an unofficial sponsor of the show. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Yes, Subway. Eat fresh, refresh. Order online, download the app, or visit the good folks at your local Subway. Subway, eat fresh to refresh. So, when we last left off in the Georgia NASCAR series of college football, you'll find out that he wasn't the only bonehead who was doing this. Now, there was a redshirt freshman offensive lineman by the name of Bo Hughley. He was arrested by the university police for reckless driving. Both players were released after posting bond. This is a pattern of lawlessness and outright anarchy. I mean, the inmates are running the asylum at this point, because if this was anyone else, they would have been hitting people with the moniker, talking about, oh, it's just out of control. Yeah. And they're not going to hit Kirby Smart with that he's lost control of the program, the team doesn't respect him, or, this is done. Georgia needs a disciplinarian in at head coach. They're not going to do any of that. And then again, they said that the offense is relatively minor. They are a part of a troubling trend among Georgia football team since the death of the offensive lineman Devin Whitlock and the recruiting analyst Chandler LaCroix in January of 2023. When does this have to get to the point of death before these idiots get the picture? We shouldn't be breaking the law. There's little to no offenses in this criminality, which exceeds because they have talent in football. If you want to race, go to NASCAR, do racing sports. But you should not be doing that to pedestrians. You should not be doing that among civilians, because not only do you put your life at risk, you put other people's life at risk as well. We don't have anybody listening to this podcast where if we did this, they would not take points off our license. If we did this, they would not think about canceling our license altogether. And this is real. But this, I don't know. Is this historic? Is this a one-off? It's just two people, right? Now, Mondon's arrest is the 19th driving incident involving Georgia football players in the month of the crash. Now that's going back to January of 2023. 2 other passengers in the vehicle was hurt that night with Whitlock and LaCroix, including offensive lineman Warren McClendon, and his injury. And like I said, he was also injured in that crash. Why is this still a thing? Isn't this very... I mean, for real, let's put our cards on the table. Isn't this the very definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over and getting the same result? Literally, that is the definition of insanity. Whitlock's father, he's filed a lawsuit against the school and Carter because of the crash and other passengers in the car. LaCroix was driving. Victoria Bowles has also filed a lawsuit. Bowles' suit is against the University of Georgia's athletic department of negligence in allowing LaCroix to drive the vehicle. LaCroix had a blood alcohol content at twice the legal limit. The suit from Whitlock's father seeks $40 million in damages. Yikes. That's the price tag you pay for stupidity. I don't know why people are still drinking and driving. I just don't understand why people are still drinking and driving. In the days where you have Lyft, you have Uber, and the OG taxi, you can always go get a taxi. You can always come back to get your car when you've sobered up, when you've gotten to your destination. They even have apps on your phone where you can actually order liquor and they'll bring it to your house for you. There is absolutely zero reason you should be driving drunk. And nobody has said Kirby Smart has lost control of the program. And they keep doing this. They have a death on the books, and they continue to do this. Look, we're going to take a quick 20 from a rap album we are promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Yes, Price and Coda the Friend. Sanction Volume 1 in stores now. Sanction Volume 1 in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple, Spotify, or Google Play. Sanction Volume 1 from Price and Coda the Friend in stores now. My personal favorite is Sanctioned, the title track, number 2. Also On the Run with Coda the Friend and Boss. That's my joint. One of One and No Hezzy. I love No Hezzy. That's dope too. But back to Georgia and the NASCAR series here. Now, the families, I know this is hard, and like I said, it's just hard, you know. And I hope that you all get counseling. And I hope somehow that this fills a void in your life going forward. You know, God be merciful with them. But Georgia ain't done, son. In March, Florida transfer Trevor Iantine was arrested for DUI and reckless driving. Kirby tried to clean it up, saying, and I quote, as as we also know, sometimes kids don't make the best decisions. The older you get sometimes, the tougher the consequences are for your mistakes. He's not going to let this mistake define him. He's embarrassed. He's upset. He knows he made a mistake. It's a teaching moment, and we hope he gets better from it. I say, horse collar, we hope he gets better from it. I don't know if Kirby Smart sounds like Foghorn Leghorn. but yeah, no, man, that was the best and the worst Kirby Smart impersonation you've ever heard. Oh my God. Yeah. I say, baby Coon Spit Jr. Look, sounds great if you haven't given the same damn speech 19 times. After the fourth time, it's just empty words. At this point, the kids, they know the script heart by heart, word for word, and they're lip syncing it as you say it in real time. It's almost like you're in a relationship with a woman and you keep making the same mistake and the same mistake, and then now your significant other is like, you said that the last time, and that's all you have to keep saying. So are you really sorry, or are you just sorry you got caught? Ian Tyne had a court hearing the day before Mondon's, oh my goodness, his arrest, and pled no contest to the reckless driving, as well as guilty to the charge of being a minor in possession. The DUI charge was dropped. What? The Georgia football players are in and out of jail so frequently they pass each other on the way to and from court. Again, we on the grind all the time. It ain't nothing on my mind but Georgia. Look, I hope you brothers get some help. I hope somebody sits there and sits you all down and you all get to do this for real, because this ain't working, man. We already got bodies on the resume. This is 19 times and we haven't even gotten to the season. So I don't even know if you all can hold it together just to keep the train on the tracks at this point. This is just bad. We got more stories. We'll be back. This is Big Vern.